Good morning. It is Saturday morning. What time is it? 9 o'clock. In an hour, I got to meet Bobby. We're going to film our Palm Sunday service. So I am dressed and ready to go. If you're like me, however, one of the things that I've been noticing is some days I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what the date is. Now, I'll be honest with you, I had that problem before the pandemic, but it really is a problem now. I'm constantly looking at my calendar. I'm constantly trying to figure out what I need to do, when I need to do it, and why I need to do it, and what day I need to do it. Maybe you're like me. Maybe it's worse for you, because for some of you, especially if you're retired, man, the only way you knew what day it was you went to church on Sunday, and that's how you counted down or up what day it was in the week. And now we don't have that opportunity of gathering together on the corner of College and Spring. And so for us, for some of us, for many of us, we're just it's just kind of crazy in the sense of we've lost all concept of time and space. But we need to remember, that the great reality is time and space is defined for us not by our calendars, not by our watches on our wrists. Time and space has always been given to us through God's grace. And we're reminded of this from chapter 3 of the book of Ecclesiastes. And I've been reading this a lot lately, and I want to read it to us this morning, this Saturday morning. See, I know it's Saturday. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to be uprooted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear up and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. For what does the worker gain from his toil? I have seen the burden of God that he has laid on man. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from the beginning to the end. Those ancient words remind us that no matter what is going on in this world, no matter where we are, it is God who defines our time. And so my prayer for you today is my prayer for you tomorrow, that you enjoy the time that God has given you and you will recognize the season that you are in. Please know you're always in my prayers. I hope tomorrow, as we are connected through the Holy Spirit, God may bless you in amazing ways. Have a great Saturday.